Welcome back to the channel, Pokemaniacs. We've got big news with Jazzwares figures. We have sightings of the latest wave of 4.5-inch figures. Seems like they're popping up at Walgreens. So the figures for Poliwhirl, Bisharp, and Toxtricity have been spotted in the Midwest at Walgreens, so you might want to start doing your rounds over there if you're looking for these figures. Additional figures in this wave do include Zangoose and Lycanroc, but I haven't seen those, or at least any photos of those on shelves yet. But sound off in the comments if you are seeing these figures out on shelves. This way we kind of know where to look, where to hunt for them. But rumor has it that the Bisharp and the Heracross are popping up at Targets as well. Personally, I want to hunt down that Whooper, but maybe I'm weird like that. We also have new photos of the Lapras 4.5-inch battle figure. Finally has a clean product shot of the packaging, and now we know the battle action of Lapras is basically like those wind-up cars that you pull back and then they just kind of launch forward. I feel a little whelmed over that. But hey, it's Lapras, so I'm already sold on it. We do still need more official photos of the Rhydon that is in this wave, but haven't seen them yet. So as soon as I get those, I'll be sure to post them up for you guys. There's also a new photo of the Butterfree figure. It's now going to be coming out in a 3-pack. Inside there, you're going to get the Pawniard and a Happy Sitting Eevee. Still need to find the Butterfree personally, but I'm glad that they're still going to be out there even if it's in this 3-pack form. Hot off the truck over at Entertainment Earth, we've got 2 new items. First up is this Pikachu mini zip around wallet. Runs 20 bucks and has the Pikachu's signature smile on there and its little ears poking up. Whole thing is about 4¼ inches long and 3¼ inches tall. Then we have the Gengar model kit for $13. This one's actually going to have multiple expressions on it, so you can swap those out, which is really cool. So you can get that classic Gengar grin, or you can get some lick action, whatever you're into. Assembled, the model does come in at 3 inches tall. In Funko news, we have photos of the new Flocked Chimchar pop. Actually looks pretty good with that little bit of fuzziness to it. So based on that sticker on the box, it looks like it's going to be a Funko site exclusive, but we'll see what happens when it actually releases, and I'll try to keep you all posted on that drop just in case you're interested. Over on the English Pokemon Center, we got a whole bunch of new clothing items for our feet and our heads. So there's a fun selection of socks that are now available and some really rad hats. I'm not really a hat guy or a fun sock guy personally, but I do appreciate all of the designs here, especially when we're looking at the Unknown hat. That thing is super cool. I actually really love the design of that one. The Japanese Pokemon Center also bringing us some awesome products because we now have these Bidoof stools that are coming out this year. These look amazing. They are Bidoof shaped and they come in male and female versions, so the tails are going to have a different amount of little balls on there. I love to see it. The gender differences is probably one of my favorite things in Pokemon, just those slight little design differences. But the stools, these release in December and pre-orders are open now, but they're fully functional furniture, which I love. Especially as a collector, it's nice to have things you can actually put stuff into. And the whole time I'm looking at these photos, all I could think about was the Gen 3 secret bases and how they have so many different plushies and furniture items. That's what we need. We just need all of that stuff just made in real life. This October in Japan, we also have new additions to the All-Star collection of plushies. This wave, we're going to be getting Miraidon and Koraidon. The plushies are roughly 35 centimeters tall, which is 14 inches tall if you're American. So they're pretty substantial and they look like they can actually just stand on their own, which is always a nice perk when you have plushies because they just fall over so easy sometimes. We also have new remint figures coming out in Japan. This first collection is the Swing Vignette Collection 3. And I actually really like these. I bought them in the past, but they're just kind of like Pokemon dangling there in a scene. And I just love this Rowlet and Fuecoco one. But overall, a really solid group of Pokemon available in this collection. And then additionally, we have this other one called the Decorative Frame Collection, which kind of has an elegant feel to it, kind of, I don't know. But really like the Sylveon, Suicune, and that Ceruledge, just super cool. All of them are great. Both of these collections are going to be coming out at the end of October. Also in Japan, it was announced that the next Artifacts statue by Kotobukiya is going to be Victor and Scorbunny, and they're also going to be re-releasing Gloria and Sobble. And these statues look really good, top-notch work from these guys, so very excited to see the statues. I just love Scorbunny mostly, but I'm excited to see it. On the smaller side, we do have these new figures coming out, including Rika and Clodsire, and Iono and Bellybolt. Super cute figures, but doesn't look like there's any points of articulation or anything on them. They're just kind of solid, really great display figures, basically. And those release this weekend on the 13th. So I'll be sure to link everything I can down in the description. So if you want to check those out for yourself, I'll have them there for you. And also this weekend, we have new Paradox plushies coming out in Japan. This wave, we've got Walking Wake, Gouging Fire, and Raging Bolt, all being made into these great looking plushies. The plushies are all like 14-ish inches tall, except for that Raging Bolt. That one's 17 inches tall. It's a hard maybe on these actually coming over to the English side, but we'll see probably in a couple months if they make it. But either way, like I said, I'll have those links below for you. And over in China, some more Funism figures. They've been knocking it out of the park. Take a look at this Wheezing. This thing is epic. Like, looks so good. The detail with like the smog coming off of it. We also have this Surfetched, which I really love Surfetched personally. But I don't know, out of these two, like the Wheezing really just takes the cake for me. Like, so good. In card news coming out this Friday, we've got 2 new EX battle decks. This wave is going to have Victini and Miraidon. Inside each one, you're going to get a 60 card deck, a rule book, a playmat, damage counters, large metallic coin, a deck box, a strategy sheet on how to play the deck, and a code card. And hopefully you won't need a strategy sheet on how to play the next video. You can always check out any of my videos that I have up here from the past. In case you need to catch up on some Pokemon news, hit that like button on your way out. Maybe share the video with a friend, family member. Once we hit 10K, I think I'm going to do a giveaway. So stay tuned, take care of each other out there, and we'll see you very soon on the next one.